Hey guys, welcome to the Royale offer where you can get 360 something like that, $360 if you reach League 7 within 60 days at the moment. It used to be 30 days for League 4, but now it's League 7 for 60 days. And I expect you to get to League 4 in about a month, League 7 in 2 if you spend $0. If you do spend something, you will get to League 4 pretty easily, even within like a couple days, but then getting to League 7 is hard. So it is, it is what it is. So what is a league? What is all that stuff? Well, you just go player against player. You fight player against player. This is Arena 1, and after you beat some people, go to Arena 2. You beat some more people, go to Arena 3, and it goes all the way to 4, 5. Let's keep going down. Is it getting stuck? Oh, okay. 6, 7, 8 is one of those milestones, and you guys get rewards as you beat people. So yeah, you unlock more units, blah blah blah, and you keep going 9, 10 until you reach League 1. This is Arena 11. League 1 is where you get your next big reward. There we go, and that's when you unlock pretty much everything, right? And after that, it actually gets pretty short. League 2, 3, and then your next reward is 4, then your next reward is 5. It does get harder as you go up, but if you know how to play the game, it'd be pretty good. 6, 7, and 7 is where we stop. But there obviously is ranks above 7 with a lot more other rewards, right? So this is what you need to reach within 2 months, and it's doable if you do spend money. Now, where do you actually get this offer? I'm going to show you on my phone kind of what you need to do. I'll give you some tips for the beginners, and then I'm going to take a whole bunch of photos and just put a couple seconds of each photo of like teams and what you should do with each team, because the type of unit that you get when you're fighting someone, it depends on your luck. Okay, as much as I would love to show you every single thing, I can't, so I'm going to do my best to show you the stuff that you wish you knew ahead of time. Okay, where do you actually get this offer? Well, in the descriptions below, you guys see a whole bunch. I've put Generation 2 sites now, so Kashkick is one of those Generation 2 sites. CashinStyle is one I'm testing out right now, but it seems to be legit. It's one of those new ones, and it's actually the site that pays the most for this offer at the moment, simply because they're not taking profits, right? It's a new site, and they're going to try to beat the big sites, kind of like MyPoints and Swagbucks, by paying you more, by not taking any money away from what you earn. And MyPoints and Swagbucks does take away from it, but they're big sites. So that's why I am at the moment throwing in CashinStyle. But in the future, in maybe a couple months, they are going to lower the amount you get, and it's going to be back to normal, just like every other site. So let me give you a quick tour. All right, this is CashinStyle. Click on the referral link here. It gives both you and I a bit of a bonus, I believe. You get in here, and you would actually go to IT Studios right at the moment. So ads and media sucks. IT Studios is okay. Review requires some face verification, and they do remember you. Ad Gem sucks. AdGate is okay, but you don't do the offer on AdGate if you did it on Swagbucks and MyPoints. BitLab, same thing with AdGate, right? They're sort of the same parent company. Torox is okay, Wallets is whatever. Wall pays a little bit less, but sometimes it's okay. I don't know what this is. Lootobly is okay, once in a while is something good. Time Wall is whatever. Okay, so that's your list. However, IT Studios is where I'm going for a majority of my offers, not every single one, but probably 70% of this offers on this website. Okay, so remember, CashinStyle is the referral, Generation 2 referral link. It's new. Click on that. Get in here, and let's let it load. Let's see. Oh, it's not starting any sound. Alright, I'm going to exit out of this because I don't need this anymore. I'm going to show you stuff on my phone and kind of link it together. Alright, there we go. Things are loading. So, Rush Royale. You guys can see there's points. Each point is 1 cent, and so if you put it all together, this is $368.91. This is because they don't take the profits away from you because they're a new site. They want to gather more users. Then, so for a limited time, you actually get more out of this site than everything else. But I still have to test it a couple more times. Okay? So it's up to you whether you want to take the risk or not. There's a lot of sites like this. Okay, same conditions: Arena 2, Arena 5, Arena 8, Arena 11. Some milestones. You can stop at League 4. I expect you to get to League 4 in 1 month, as long as you don't slack off. League 5, 6, 7 can be done with another month, maybe less. If you spend a little bit of money, and I think it's actually worth spending money on maybe one of those top tier legendary cards, because that really pushes you up and gives you a lot more rewards just the entire time you're playing. Okay, so rating is 6,000. Yeah, even though the rating's not that much, it does get harder at 5, 6, and 7. I'll guarantee you that. I'll give you some strategies for those too. Okay, so CashinStyle is the #1 at the moment, but you know, it is a new site, so it's slightly risky. Next one, we have the usual, the Swagbucks. Click on the referral link here for Swagbucks, and once you sign up, if you're a new user, click on this, or click on the referral link, and then go to Discover, and then go to Games, and then you want to search up Royale. You might have to scroll down a whole bunch, or you just like go by how much they pay you. There's some organization thing, but it's the same sort of thing, right? It's the same conditions. The exception is that there's an install button so that you know it's tracking, and there's a tutorial button, which, you know, after you finish the tutorial. This pays $271, so still a lot, but not the absolute best. MyPoints is similar to it. If you do this offer on one of these sites, do not do it on the other one, right? MyPoints and Swagbucks is linked. And so go to MyPoints. So MyPoints is kind of the same thing. You click on deals, you go to entertainment for the category, and then you'll see this offer eventually. You have to scroll down a whole bunch. I had to scroll down a whole bunch. Same conditions. However, this one pays about 300, so that's pretty good. So if you're on MyPoints, that's pretty good. And you don't want to try this CashinStyle new website quite yet, that's fine. I'll be testing it for you guys, and eventually, you know, if it's good, I'll let it stay on. Oh, FreeCash is the other one. It's $298.77, so a little bit under MyPoints, but a little bit above Swagbucks. Just another site you can try. It's on here, Generation 1. Click on the referral link for bonus for both of us, and it has the same conditions, really. Pretty much the same conditions. And you have 60 days, as you guys can see. So, Kashkick at the moment does not have it, but I think I saw it at one point, so you might want to check if you have it on Kashkick or not. But even if you don't, Kashkick has a lot of... It's just easy to look at, and some pretty high level offers. They throw out the garbage and put in only the good stuff, so go ahead and use that if you want. Okay, let's get into the strategies. On my phone, I'll show you some stuff, and then I'll throw in a whole bunch of pictures to try to help you. But you know, if you click on a unit, they can make teams for you, but there's some luck involved. All right, let's get into the strategies. Hey, here's a cheat I totally forgot to leave in this video. If you have somebody online, anyone really, that you know that has an account on here, you can go on Reddit, you can go on Discord, and just search for somebody. You can ask for friends to help you out, and you can add a friend on the bottom here, right? This is my ID, friend ID, and someone else will have their friend ID. You know, they can add you, they can help you out in a lot of modes, especially co-op. It'll give you a lot of gold, a lot of stuff. So that's a quick cheat if you'd like, and yeah, let's go into the video. Okay guys, here's my account. There's a lot of details to talk about, but let me just kind of go over what this is. There, on the 5 things in the bottom. There's 5 things in the bottom you need to know. First is there are daily offers. There's something free here. You can buy some cards here. You can refresh with an ad. In this, you do want to watch a lot of ads in this game. It just helps with a lot of stuff. Okay, the rarity, you know, this here, Hunter, is the worst rarity. Next is the blue, which is okay-ish, but you do use some of the blues are actually meta, some of the best, so you do use it and you can upgrade the abilities. Purple is pretty good, it's one of the top, and then the last one is going to be this golden legendary card, right? So in my team here, I'm using 4 legendary cards and 1 rare card. However, this rare card is upgraded, so with an upgrade, this is actually worth legendary in my opinion. But the legendary cards can also be upgraded. You just don't expect them to be upgraded, right? So that's kind of how the things works. But of course, some of these cards can also be upgraded for the in-betweens, the epic cards, the in-between rares. It's just how easy it is to get these cards. Okay. A couple things to mention, and then I'll play a match against somebody, and then I'm just gonna run out pretty soon. Okay, on the bottom left, we're back here again. You do want to look at the daily offers on top. If you do get a chest with our gems right up on the left here, then I would probably go for the Archmage chest, simply because it does give you this legendary card, and legendary cards are the absolute best, and there's just too many for me to go over, so I'm gonna picture a bunch of teams with like 1-word descriptions so that you guys can see what the heck this is. Okay, you can watch ads for more extra stuff. Coins, so coins up here. Oh, this is crystals. Coins are your fuel. Okay, you need them to upgrade anything, almost anything. But okay, on the bottom there's also crystals. So crystals is like the magical thing, magical currency. You can actually, if you go and click on it, you can actually play other games and do this offer wall for crystals, and actually did some of them. One of the easiest, probably funnest, is probably just Candy Crush, one gem per level. But yeah, you want to get for that 999 if possible. AFK rate is fun too. Go for the. It's hard for me to tell you because okay, here's some of the ones that I've done. Right, but you might not have it. Color exclusive, it took quite a while. Hero Wars was actually not too bad. At least the first parts. I completely did the Galaxy Attack shooting game, so if you did that for crystals, that's good too. And yeah, basically crystals is more valuable than coins. You can't get them very easily. Okay, that's if you do actually spend money though. On the right and left, seasonal, for example. Okay, Dryad is one of the absolute best supports. Go for that. You need magic crystals in order for you to upgrade a legendary unit, and legendary units have talents that make them much more powerful. Harley Quinn is also one of the top ones, right? But yeah, this is good stuff. So if you do end up spending money and you don't know what the heck is going on, the support pack is probably good. Season pass, yeah, okay. You do get, what is this? A couple. Okay, yeah, I like this premium pass even more than anything I've seen. This magic dust basically gets turned into random legendary cards or crystals if you want it. So yeah, premium pass is probably the best thing so far. Yeah, this is if you want to spend money. It does make things way faster. Then you have sales on the left side. Progress practice. I mean, yeah, but I prefer the only thing that you might want to consider getting aside from the premium is maybe the crystal if you need it, but whatever. Yeah, over best value season pass, right? Okay, let's go over to the cards. There's a lot of rarities. As you upgrade, you can see that it increases critical damage. Down here is just 4% on the bottom. Right above upgrade is just 4%. That increases your maximum hit. Right, critical is you guys again 1127. Here upgrading heroes and stuff gets you percentages to upgrade your maximum damage, and that means when you fight, you can win. Okay, there's too many cards here with too many abilities here, so it's hard for me to say, but I will tell you this. Once you figure out what these cards do, you want to balance between area damage and single unit damage. Single unit damage for the bosses, and the area damage kind of like Ivy here, because there's like a wave of monsters that just keeps going, and hitting one monster at a time is not enough sometimes. And then there's support units like this one. I especially love Grindstone, but it's not used for everything. It increases the attack what was it? Increases, yeah, it deals damage when someone else next to him deals damage, which means if you have someone who deals damage when someone next to him deals damage, then you want the person next to him to be really fast, which is what my team is based on. Okay, here's a good team. And there's factions too. There's faction blessings. It's random. It'll show you stuff. But as you guys see, there's different factions. Darkness is probably one of the first ones I do. So when you first start out, I would use the Reaper here. This Reaper is pretty good for starting out, just for stuff. If you can get Executioner, he's good. Vampirism is kind of good. He's sort of in the middle. Let's see. You're very likely to get Frost at some point as one of your first legendaries. He slows things down. That's basically it. And then you also have a high chance of getting Boros, which I did, which I upgraded 2 times for legendary abilities. Right? It's hard to get legendary abilities, but they're very powerful if you get them. And that's what allowed me to get to League 5. Right? One of the things that allowed me to get League 5. But yeah, something like Blade Dancer, or there's a couple other ones. Main damage dealers, right? You need main damage dealers, but you also need like area damage dealers, if possible. There's some special abilities like this portal guy who sends it back. It slows things down. You'll get used to it, all right? But when you first start out, you'll probably go with the common cards. Go with whichever one has the highest level first. But after that, start getting rares and start seeing if you can put on a couple epics. The higher... Not everything works well together, but in general, the higher rarity, the better it is. The higher level it is, the better it is. Because even some of these common cards that maybe like level 6 or probably 7 or 6 or 7 might beat out some level 5 cards here. Okay. And I will tell you one of the most useless cards is Plague Doctor. But as you guys can see, they're mostly 8, 9s, and 10s, simply because I upgrade them to get the critical damage increase. Okay. Upgrading your hero also does that. Use different heroes. Try to get a rare hero, try to upgrade, and then ignore the emotions. They're fun, but they're not useful. Okay, that's the cards on the bottom. You have some quests, do them. There's some quests every single time. There's not much else to say. Okay. As for ads, watch them. You can click on one of those ads here. And you can get a whole bunch of random premium pass reward. You have some coins, and then you also have some gems. A little bit of everything if you watch ads. I do. It's a good break. Okay. If you want to, actually, that's enough. I don't need to say much more. Okay, clans. If you join a clan and it's active, you can actually go and fight with somebody in the clan. You can also request cards from the clan and they can send it to you. And if you send a card, you get gold, right? Like this. Oh look, I got gold. Yay. Right? You need gold to upgrade everything. So that's nice. Defense is when you're doing tournaments, which is not that important, but your clan might want you to do it. Then you have the store, which I suppose don't buy anything here. If you do, you know what? I totally forgot I had this. But yeah, you do want to go for a legendary card if you can. But I don't know, it's hard to say. If you do not, maybe Chest of Cores. This is required for upgrades, right? There's 5 factions, so there's 5 types of cores. Then you have rare clan chests. You can get some magic dust, which can be turned into legendary units. The rest don't matter too much. Like there's a reward there, but it's okay. If you have time to do it, then you can do it. There's some daily battles here and there for the tournament in order for you to get the reward. Okay, on the bottom right, or actually no, last thing to mention, you can actually ask your clan to come with you to fight someone, and you get extra. You get like 10%, 20%. I forgot. You get 10 or 20% extra gold for fighting with someone in your clan, so that's kind of nice. Okay, tournaments. We finished this. So on the bottom right, there are some events, and they give some pretty good rewards as well. You can get some magic dust out of this, and you can turn that magic dust, as I'll show you right now,
into the magic trader, you can turn 1,000 into a legendary card, and you constantly want legendary cards. And these cores can be used to kind of influence, which faction of cards you want. It depends on what you want. One of my favorite is definitely going to be the Dryad. I wish I had her. Would make life so much easier. But also really good is probably, and I'm talking about the supports, by the way. Let's see. So what's a good support that I can mention? Harley Quinn. Right, Harley Quinn activates a lot of other support powers, but not all of them are great. So you gotta read up on what this thing does before you do it. Right, new support cards. Support cards have support cards that support. For example, Harley Quinn can turn into Demontologist, and then they can merge together for a special ability, extra special abilities. Right, that's what you want to know. Okay, let's briefly play a battle, and then I'm going to surrender because I don't want to spend too much time. So here's my team. Boras attacks super quickly. His second phase attacks super quickly. He has really low attack, but then he'll activate a mode that has him attack. 27 is really low attack. I have Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn can turn into any unit. That's good. Frost slows things down and deals a little bit of damage at the same time. I need that in the beginning. Grindstone. Grindstone does not attack, but allows adjacent units to inflict extra damage. Now, each time, the reason I'm putting this here is because Boras is fast. So each time Boras attacks, he gets the super bonus from. He gets an attack bonus from Grindstone. That's a lot of attack damage. And then I have this upgraded cards around here. Every time he attacks, gets a spark that deals 8% of damage. And then I have this, extra one which increases the number of sparks I can send at the enemy. So it's a super boost for these two, right? It's a damage boost. This one slows it down. This Harley Quinn can be turned into anything, but it's really useful with the Witch, because once you merge, once you put that Harley Quinn, you can turn it into the Witch, and then you merge together. It curses the opponent's units. Let's go and find out what it's like in a PvP battle. I'm probably gonna lose. This is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna kind of just demonstrate what this thing does, and then just get out and lose. Right? But yeah, this is. Oh, also, if you're fighting somebody, make sure that you kind of know when the strong opponents are online. Okay, there's times when there's weak people, there's times when there's strong people. Figure it out. If you keep losing that this time, but then you keep kind of winning on this other time, then pick that other time to do player against player. Oh no, connection. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, this guy turns into that, and I'm gonna merge. All right. So that little flower you see on top, it forces. Let's see. I'm gonna merge again. Okay. Here's my special ability, stealing mana. Okay. Yeah. You see the little flower on top that I sent up there earlier? It forces one of his units to heal the monsters that are trying to get across to the other side. Okay, this is for my special ability, that little green square around here. That's a special ability from my what do you call it? Special ability from my amulet, which is one of the things that my heroes can actually wear, which is great. Okay, this guy's playing risky too by allowing so many monsters to get so close to his end, but I have to watch out for myself right now. Okay, I'm gonna merge two. Okay, this guy's good, so everyone around him attacks a little bit extra. I'll put a little bit on here. I'm gonna upgrade this guy a little bit. Okay, there we go. And now I can steal. See, if he completes, this guy has a special. My opponent has a special unit that if he actually really completes everything as the same unit, he gets a super boost. Right? He gets some minor boosts when he has stuff in a row, I'm trying to stop him from doing that, so I'm gonna send a lot of these flowers to make sure that it heals some of his. Ooh, I have to think. Okay, I'm forcing some of these guys to heal. So I have to take care of my side too. This is a battle that is hard to fight. Ooh, okay, this, that, this. My mind is starting to work overload now, and let's try this. That. Okay, double. This, that. Get a little bit more. This, that. Okay, I have a sort of a setup. Not my favorite setup, but it will do. Alright, I'm sending so many flowers over to make him heal. I'm probably going to lose this one. Talking makes you lose concentration on this one. But you never know, right? You could kind of... Let's see. Okay, we got another one. So I'm going to send another flower to him over there. Okay, great. Gotta send another flower over just to harass him. Let's keep going with the harassment. Awesome, another harassment. I'm just gonna continuously harass him nonstop. I'm also gonna upgrade my frost so that, you know, even if I'm overwhelmed, you know, there's a good possibility that I go so slow that he cannot keep up, but it's hard to say. Okay, this guy is... let's go with that. More... This guy is... Yeah, let's go with that. Probably a little bit more of that here. There. Okay, I am losing, so... he basically got his setup. Yeah. I'm gonna lose this one. So there's a little flag up here on the top. Surrender, yes, saves you a whole bunch of time. Right? These guys are tough. Okay, you guys can see he has 1,817% critical rate. You get that from upgrading your heroes, your cards, some of your clan stuff. Defenders give you that. You know, he has way more higher damage than I do. He also has way more upgraded stuff than I do. That monk over here, yeah, that's one strategy, right? Putting everything as monk gives a humongous boost. Okay, yeah, he was just way out of my league, so I just gave up. Yeah, there's some ad chests here. If you get a support chest, do not watch an ad for it. Wait until you win in player versus player to get the victory chest, because that has a better chance of actually getting an epic card, and these epic cards help. Okay, I'm just going to continue, and that should be it. So if you have any questions, go and ask. I'll in the descriptions below, I'll put in like a link or some pictures or something of some teams ideas really quickly. And if you have any questions, go and ask. There's a Discord in the description of this video. I am the owner of that, and there's a lot of topics in that Discord. So talk to me, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.